All right, Don, thanks. Western Mass News is getting answers after a viewer reached out to us about a broken air conditioning system at an elderly care facility in West Springfield amid this week's scorching temperatures.
Western Mass News reporter Glenn Kittle joins us now after finding out what the Monastery Heights Senior Community is doing to help the residents beat the heat. Glenn, have staff taken any steps to take care of the residents?
Said that their AC unit for the building broke down a few weeks ago. However, in light of the heat wave hitting our area, they say they've rented as many AC units as possible to keep things cool.
A concerned Western Mass News viewer reaching out to us about potentially dangerous conditions inside an assisted living facility. The email sent to us Wednesday from the viewer who wished to remain anonymous saying, quote, "There is no working air conditioning at Prosper at Monastery Heights in West Springfield. As is, the rooms are small and the heat is too much. Now they say it could be another 2 to 3 weeks before the AC is fixed." Western Mass News is getting answers and we're going right to the source. As we look inside the Monastery Heights elderly facility, we notice multiple industrial-sized AC units blasting much-needed cold air. Executive Director of Prosper Life Care, Dana Quinones, tells Western Mass News the main AC unit for the building has been down for a few weeks. However, ahead of the heat wave, 18 of these AC units were rented and installed last week, and other measures were implemented to help the elderly in the building.
Residents are keeping their apartment doors open that don't have their own personal units, and we've also purchased several window units for those that have animals in the building that can't, keep their doors open to let that cooler in. We have fans throughout the building. We purchased about, I'd say anywhere from 20 to 30 fans that we've placed throughout the building along with the air conditioners to help kind of push that cool air around.
That's not all. Along with the AC, staff are performing hourly hydration checks, checking room temperatures, and advising residents to stay in common areas where the space is cooler.
Surprisingly, they've been really, really great about it. The families, we're so fortunate with the families and the residents here, or the families of the residents that live here. They're actually checking on the staff and making sure they're okay as well.
And through the heat wave, Quinones tells us their residents have not suffered from any heat-related injuries.
The elderly is the most vulnerable population next to children, right? So we were concerned about it. Thankfully, we've had no adverse effects from the heat so far.
Now, Quinones assures us that they're going to continue to rent out AC units until their main unit in the building is fixed. Reporting live for Western Mass News, I'm Glenn Kittle.